Hello, theme park enthusiasts, and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. So, in front of you here looks a little different than it did the last time that I was playing, and I'll explain this here in a second. I did add in a few things since we stopped, just to make things a little bit better overall. The main thing being seating, trash cans, and shops over here. So we're going to have at least a Looney Balloons and a Just a Memento over here. And we have a Hats Fantastic and a Pip Shot Energy or Pip Shot Juice that are over here. I did go ahead and put in a drying unit there. I don't remember if that was in the last episode or not because of the fact that it's raining outside. Now over here, I was starting with the one coaster, and then I realized that's the coaster I have over here, really. That's the same style and such. But I do need a coaster that has at least 4 excitement, and I need a coaster that does at least 5 inversions. I want to see if I can get them both built at the same exact time, so that's what we're doing here. So if I want inversions and excitement, that to me says RMC. So we're going with an RMC here. We have it drops off, does this little hill to begin with, and then we're going to do this turnaround because we're at the edge of the cliff. And I'm like, you know what? If we're going to do a turnaround, RMCs do very unique and odd things. Well, what would be odder than having it do a entire barrel roll basically while it's doing the turnaround? So we are going to have our first inversion be right there. Definitely unique, definitely going to be different. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, so I'd say this is about the height that I want this. It's not going to be the tallest RMC in the world, but it is going to be a fairly tall one, especially with considering the height we're at overall here in the first place. So, you know what? Let's have this. I just want this to be a really short spot here. Yeah, we'll have it like that. Then we're going to go with our piece being back to 30 feet in length. Actually, you know what? No, not for this piece. I want this a nice short piece. Then we'll go for our normal 30 feet. But we're not going for it right here because we're going to have that little element there. So our second inversion is going to be right there. And then we're going to plunge off the edge. This is going to be an intense ride, to say the very least. You know what? Let's go ahead and say done with that right now. And then we're going to get out of that entirely because I need to get rid of some of these trees here. These trees are just in my way. I will put in some trees where I can, but for right now, I sort of need to see where I'm going with this and such. There we go. Alright. Let's continue on my monster. Alright, can't move those. Got it. I mean, that would work. Alright. No. No. Let's see here. Can we turn tunneling on? Because then I might be able to do what I really wanted to, which was something of this nature. Nope, not allowed to still. That rock can't be tunneled through, evidently. Alright, so we are sort of stuck with... We have one choice, basically. If I remember correctly. That'll work. All right. I think part of it is at this point I'm running out of money. There we go. Yeah, see, that costs more money than I have, so I'm not sure if that's not the reason why it's not doing so well right now. Oh, wait. Had to put in a block section there because want to make sure that I can stop a train when I need to. Great, we're gonna have to do it this way this time. I can make that work though. What do you mean multiple connected tables are not available? Is it because I put an exit out here? Probably is. I thought an exit over here would be a nicety, but we'll have to see. If that becomes an issue, I'll remove it. Yeah, they were able to get their food. I love that he's actually doing the cooking and stuff. That's awesome. Alright, that's just going to bother me if it keeps up, so let's just get rid of it. Tried to do something nice there. Need to get all these trees sort of trimmed out here so that way I can see what I'm doing. It's like I have an idea of what I'm wanting, but this is not going to be the easiest coaster to build by any means. Alright, we need some more money coming in. Yeah, so it's going to do this nice slow turnaround there. Definitely be disturbing to say the least. You know what? We're losing money. I'm going to go ahead and take out a loan. Let's get about 20,000 here. Why can I not do more than the 2 trains? I should be able to do more than 2 trains. Block section. That might be it. Alright, so we can do at least 3 trains now. That's good. And let's do trim brakes right there. Alright, we'll say that's done. Can we put a fourth train on now? Alright, if we can't put a fourth train on, probably won't do this section here at the end. And this part's important to me to get done first because depending on what we do here will matter as to what I do with the rest of it. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this section then next. Really don't like that pole. Nice airtime hill there. Huh. Just don't know if this is going to work or not. I would like it to work. Right, that goes up to 100 feet. In theory, that should work. In theory, this should work. I do want to test this. Really? Alright, so we're going to have this there block section here, evidently, in order to do this. Or wait, is there one up here on this block section? No, there's not one up there on that block section. Alright, then we'll do the friction brakes there. Yeah, that's gotta be there. That's gotta be there. Alright, we can do the trains that way then. I want at least 3 trains on here, so. Alright, so it makes it through that whole thing, which works out quite nicely. That was not what I was wanting. I was just wanting to check these sections to make sure that they are what I wanted them to be. Yeah, I'm going to speed them up there some. Same with this one. Alright. Now let's go over here. What I want to do got a couple of trees in here that I hadn't realized I had. Should have gotten rid of the trees to begin with. Okay, we're not going to be able to put it under that. Got it. Alright. Let's do that. Then let's do this. Want it a little bit bigger. Definitely not that big. Okay, that's a bit of an odd end to it, but I think that could work. Let's see here. Oh, we could do 5 trains on this. Alright. That would be pretty awesome. That does mean a train starting over here, so we're going to have to see how that works. Let's go. This is basically the train I'm most concerned about. Yeah, not gonna happen. Alright, so let's do 4 trains. Because then all the trains are over here, which is perfectly fine. Then we just gotta make sure this whole thing works. Definitely think we have enough inversions. Gonna have to take this apart a little bit. Alright, first of all, I think I'm gonna have this be a trim brake instead of a block brake. Because I don't really want it stopping on that section. Then let's go ahead and take this. Alright, hopefully that should work out alright then. Do we still have 4 trains? Yes, we do. Alright, let's try it again. That to me looks like it worked. Alright. Fear is pretty high. It ride exceeds G-force limits. Okay, heat maps. G-force. Alright, pretty good on the lateral G-forces. Vertical G-forces. This one right here is the biggest issue, it looks like. Well, this whole area right through here is as well. Alright. Let's go ahead and edit this coaster. No, I don't want to smooth that area. Alright. Huh. Let's see here. Forward G-forces are fine too. It's just the vertical. And this is the biggest area of them right here. Alright. Gonna have to do something with this. Alright. Get a little bit more room there. Want it as tall as I possibly can. I'm gonna have to leave that piece as it is. Alright, let's see how this runs now. I knew this train was gonna, or this coaster was gonna be a bit of a wild ride. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, different editing thing here. Let's go ahead here and let's gear down the speed. Let's go down to 8. Yeah, let's see how that does. Slowing the speed some coming into it might be a good thing. All right. It actually fits all the requirements now. It's got at least a 4 excitement. It's got at least 5 inversions to it. All right. I think we're good to go there. The one thing I want is I would like to edit this section right here. Yeah, I just want it to be a friction brake there. There we go. Gotta retest it now. That's fine. We'll just speed through this test. Perfect. All right. And it will cover both of these categories here, so that's great. We are going to name this Inversion Therapy. And we are going to open it.
Wow, check this out. Our little mountains are teeming with happy guests. Look at them go!
A park so good people will travel up all those steps to get here.
And I found that agent's pen. It says Suzuki Land on it. Land? What a funny name.
Suzuki? As in Kenta Suzuki? The dude trying to take down Oswald?
No, that doesn't make sense. If he's trying to take us down, why would he sell us a spot like this? I mean, the second I saw it, I thought, wow, look at the potential.
Hank, Unfortunately, not everyone is a true visionary like you.
Alright, so we got the gold objective. Perfect. We have to build a coaster with at least 6 excitement to it. Alright. Is that all we have left? Alright, so really that's the biggest thing we have left. And we have this area over here to build it in. So I will have to think about what kind of a coaster I want to put over there. For now, though, let's get this one. We're going to have this be dynamic. I want to start it at $10, and I want it to go up to $50. Alright, then before we do anything else, I need to refurbish that. That one's good. It's the one on the other side that's not. Alright, so we need a couple more mechanics over here is what it's really telling me. Let's put one there, one there, one there. And let's go ahead and have that one fixed here as well. And how about this one? That's pretty good still. Alright. We definitely will take a ride on this, of course, before we end the episode. So we have to have at least 6 excitement. Gotta still do that. I mean, I could just close and reopen this one in order to complete this aspect here, but I don't have to. Let's just see here. That one would work right there. As with this one. Alright, so what it really tells me is we're going to go with a wooden coaster. Not that hard. We can definitely do that. I sort of like building wooden coasters myself, so yeah. We'll have some fun with it. It's not even that tall of a coaster, really. Some head choppers in there. Alright, so what we are going to do here real fast is clear all this land off. Alright, so yeah, this is the area we're going to build this. ride-in is coming right out into here. And it's going to be a back and forth coaster that's going to go right in this area here. Should be fine. Not too worried about it. Wonder what hurt this one as far as the excitement. Probably some G-forces somewhere. Oh, actually, it's just this end part here. Huh. Actually, it's the beginning. I mean, I could probably up it enough to make it work. We won't worry about it. I'll do it with the wooden coaster. That's what we're going to do in the next episode. Let me just set up the train type I want here. Let's see. Alternate, water, wooden. There we go. Alright. Didn't mean to click on the workshop. That's unfortunate. Was wanting to actually go back to blueprints for a second. I do hate how long the workshop takes to communicate here. Definitely not getting something from the workshop. If one of the blueprints worked and would fit into that space, I would have used it probably. That would have been fine as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, escape that. There we go. Let's see here. We want wooden only. Nope. 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 Yes. Yes, yes. Both of those would work. Let's see about this one. This one's actually not that big, really. That one actually fits, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can make this fit. I think the whole thing is just simply the fact that it costs $21,000 and we don't have that money right now. But you know what? We have to get more guests into the park anyways and such. I think I'm just going to build my own. I'll enjoy it more. I'll have more fun with it. We'll see. I mean, I could always use this if I needed to, but a wooden coaster would be a lot of fun to build. Anyways, we have built this monstrosity here, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video and let you guys enjoy the ride on it. With all of that in mind, if you did enjoy the video, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all back for more of Planet Coaster 2.